Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the newest offering from King of the Kill, Ignition. Your character, strapped with explosive, is lowered into the game map where you're racing against the timer to both gear up and make it to the designated helicopter safe zones indicated on your map. These helicopters hover over the safe zone locations, which will change as the game progresses, and you'll be supplied with the occasional crate within these safe zones. You'll find your typical gear, or at least that's what I found in my game session. You'll remain in the ring safe zone for 30 seconds. Stepping outside this ring will result in your strapped on explosives igniting. At the end of the 30-second safe zone ring timer, you may receive a Jeep airdrop to help you get to your next location, or you can just use your ATV if you still have it available. This game mode felt a little like Rush in Battlefield, and I'm sure as more players test the new game mode, tweaks and adjustments will be made to see if Ignition provides an engaging experience for our fellow survivors. From the producer's update, we also learned that some UI flow changes have been implemented to provide you with a better selection from your preferred game mode. This will essentially serve as a new game selection screen. The Battle Royale button has been removed. People have been using this button to join the game, but it wasn't necessary and seemed to have created a bit of confusion. At this point, you can simply choose the game you want to play and click Join Game. We can anticipate some additional changes to team games. The Daybreak team has added an always-on outline. This is rendered around each character on your team. It will be visible through objects, walls, and other obstructions, allowing you a greater awareness of where your teammates are. This feature will also be available in Just Survive. Additionally, the update outlined synced match starts. Players now all begin at the same time at the beginning of a match in both Battle Royale and Ignition. This should address the concerns players had with teammates with slower rigs. However, there is a time gap set at 45 seconds where it will start the match and stragglers will be at a disadvantage in starting behind others. Rewards and for scope were also addressed. You can see the full outline of the producer's update in the published section below, and you can click on this annotation for all the H1Z1 highlights, news, and updates in the playlist going back all the way to launch. We've also received additional news concerning the peaks and valleys of the up-and-coming Z2 map. Artist Alan Lapettis stated that at the point of this progress, the terrain geometry has been generated based on design needs for gameplay. The mountains, internal hills, and valleys are formed to connect the towns and locations on the map. Alan went on to say that the features and elements within the map are designed to comply with height slope rules to ensure a natural appearance. The full details can be found in the published section below. And from the Just Survive Facebook post, we're getting our first glimpses of the newer church setting and newer pieces. We can see a lot more detail and the variety of newer environment pieces, which will provide a greater level of immersion. I really like how the team is adding these additional details, as many of us have become very familiar with the current environment and the terrain. The newer levels of detail will help break up that near generic landscape we're so familiar seeing. These new details, in my opinion, will add a warmer and more realistic feel to our game experience. And that wraps up this King of the Kill and H1Z1 news update. Thank you to all my subscribers for your continued support. I appreciate the likes, shares on social media, tweets, and comments. Your participation makes a bigger impact than you can imagine. As a matter of fact, it allowed me the great privilege of being invited to the Google YouTube campus on May 13th. You can see my vlog experience on this annotation. Thank you for all your support. If you're new to my channel or a frequent visitor, consider subscribing and following me on my social media hubs so you'll have all the latest news from Daybreak and H1Z1.